Iowa! It is Iowa week here on iRacing, and we're here first in the Gen 4. We'll be here later in the Xfinity cars later in the week, but first here in the Gen 4 for a race at Iowa. It's very, very hot, very, very slick. Pretty much never going full throttle down the front stretch, which is crazy. The car just wants to rotate so hard on you, and really, really bad out of turn 4. Turn 4 is extremely tricky. Once you get past this brand new fresh pavement, right there, the transition, it wants to spin out really fast. So we're going to be dealing with that, dealing with the entry into 1. It's not too bad as long as you back up the corner pretty good. We got 100 laps here at Iowa. Should be a lot of fun. Really challenging combo, I imagine, with the handling, but that'll be fine. Hopefully OBS doesn't crash. I've had a few stutters already in practice, and that's going to negate that in probably both laps. Trying not to spin out of 4. Either way, it's going to be a bad lap. Not having really any trouble out of 2, but I imagine as the tires wear out, get heated up, that will eventually become a problem. But with this fresh pavement on this new version of Iowa, pretty much just running the bottom, feeling good down there. Not worrying too much about running the top. Middle line, I imagine, will be pretty good. And come in really well. Top line, I don't know if that's ever going to come in with the old pavement up there, and then you're going to have marbles and stuff. Yes, 3 tire changes this time. That put us 13th, which is not terrible. So hopefully we can just get into a top 10 from there. Another thing I've done with these cars is I've actually painted up a couple paint schemes to use as iRacing tags. So, or IR Sidekick tags using Nick's tutorial. So we could have a few. You see Wesley here, he's got kind of a blank, just default iRacing scheme. But for the thumbnails and stuff and just racing in the race, I kind of wanted there to be more options or just more realistic looks. So I've added a couple. So I painted these myself. I've got a Ted Musgrave scheme, which doesn't look very good with those bright green numbers. These are just replicas of real-life schemes that I kind of like. And then we've got this Robert Presley scheme, which won't load. Refresh. There it is, Kingsford. Not too bad with the bright green numbers, but not great. But I think the one I'm going to use for him, which I just painted up this morning, will be this Johnny Benson Valvoline scheme, which is supposed to be on a Pontiac, but we don't have that, so we've got the Chevy version, the Monte Carlo version of the Johnny Benson Valvoline 10 car, which I think it looks okay with the green numbers. Yeah, I'm gonna make a few more probably, just to have less blank default schemes and more actual cars look a little bit better for the race and screenshots and stuff. But should be fun. And we are starting 13th. And let's get in the car, I guess. Who's on pole? I think I saw that. Oh, Justin's on pole. Okay. Shane is in 3rd there. Colton and Damon for the top 5. Wesley qualified 2nd. Good luck to everybody. Thanks for joining again. Big field. Slick track. I imagine we'll get a couple yellows here.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Tyler there with a blank scheme. I unfortunately didn't paint any of the Ford schemes because I don't own the Ford. So
we expect to be fighting for the podium.
I'm either going to have to wait on AI to come out and just pull schemes off of that, or buy the Ford and paint schemes, but I'm probably not going to buy it just for that. So just something fun with this car. I plan on running it a lot. Be nice to have some options. A lot of people complaining about the force feedback through the corners.
Everyone's gridded. You have
I run
3 additional sets of
extremely
tires
low
to race.
force feedback
And have a
to
good
where I
run.
barely feel it anyway in every car, so it doesn't really affect me. But I guess there's just little tiny bit of force feedback, not much at all compared to what other drivers are comfortable with. But for me, that's not really a problem. But I imagine something going on with the front end, or I don't know if it's setup dependent or if it's just too sloppy, or if that's just some issue they've got with the car. We will see if they update it. I would love for them to update it and fix the draft to where it's not so strong, but we'll see if they do that. I'm pretty sure they'd have to be convinced that something's wrong with it anyway, but even though you can clearly see that's not how it's supposed to be. Or I should say, it's not driving like it did in real life because of the draft. It may be realistic in terms of the parameters of these being exact same cars on exact same setups, but I'd really rather it drive and look realistic to what the races did during this time period than be 100% physics accurate with the way the car is built. If that makes sense. I want it to look and feel realistic more than I want it to actually emulate what the car is actually doing, because in real life you can't have 30 identical to the T cars on the grid. It's just impossible. There's always little minute differences that create problems and separation. So hopefully they'll factor something in, but we're getting ready to go green here. 100 laps here at Iowa, 3 tire changes. We will need a pit stop on fuel. Make it about 80 laps from what I was seeing. So we'll see. I think maybe going long could work here, being a shorter track than the race we did at Indianapolis where I went long in the Xfinity car and that didn't work. Plus, it would be nice to get a lap lead, get some bonus points with that. So I think that might be our strategy if we get a long green run. But I also think we could get some yellows with the way the car is driving and very slick.
All clear, all clear.
Easy to make a mistake. We are battling JP and Justin in the points. I think we're in third behind JP and Justin's leading currently, and that's with the drop weeks as well. So it'd be nice to gain some points on them if possible. I'm not sure it's going to be possible. They're both very, very, very fast. But we'll do the best we can to get a decent finish. Billy has been keeping track of all the stats and stuff in the Discord, making spreadsheets.
Got one outside.
Very appreciative of him for doing that.
Car in C4.
And looking at those, I'm the only driver
C4. Still there.
that has 8 top 10s. So that's kind of neat. We've been pretty consistent with that. There's a few people with 7, but I have the most at 8. I don't think I have the most top 5s. I think I have like 6 top 5s or something.
Big man here, top 10.
Maybe less than that. But we've been pretty consistent. I'm happy with that. I don't want to have to use a drop week with the DNF or anything. So we're going to do our best to avoid that. I'm being very cautious out of 4 right now. Just do the best we can. Official race, or official series, they're racing this at night. But I think looks a lot better here in the afternoon, and if iRace, or if NASCAR had done this back in the day, been at this track, I know the track didn't exist yet, but I imagine it would have probably started off as a day race.
All clear, outside. The leader just did a 24.1.
But who knows? I don't know if the track got built with lights or if it got lights later. It was built in like 05 or 06, I think, wasn't it? Who knows, though? They may have run it like a Richmond race with the track temp being down, you can kind of go full throttle front stretch now. We'll see if the tires can last that long. But it seems to be a little bit more forgiving. I did tweak the setup just slightly. Not much, though. The default set felt okay. Really slick. I did loosen it up just a tad. Not a huge difference. Probably not even noticeable, but I know this thing is going to swing tight. It's almost guaranteed. I can already feel it through the center, not wanting to turn much. So I just tried to loosen up entry just a tad to make it a little bit better long run for feel. Tried not to touch the exit at all because the exit's already pretty slick. But it seems like everyone's doing pretty good with it. I know it's a challenge, but that's what these cars are. That's what they're supposed to be. The highest powered stock cars in the top racing series in the world at the time. Stock car racing series, anyway. They're not supposed to be easy. We are in 8th, right behind Nathan. I don't think I'm taking care of the right front very well, but that may not really matter much. Oh, okay. There's a big wobble down the front stretch we need to be careful of. It's kind of driving like Atlanta did. Down the front stretch there. Most people sticking with the bottom as well right now, so we'll see if... Okay. Gotta be careful. We'll see if anybody migrates up the track. Watch that wall. We're kind of in a nice little pocket right now, though. Getting a few stutters. Hopefully that stops. I know we're on a brand new version of the track, and all iRacing's brand new stuff seems to melt my computer for no reason. Justin just up ahead of Sage, sitting there in the top 5. I'm kind of keeping up with Nathan here, but not doing the best job. I'm kind of struggling corner entry. I know I'm entering too shallow, but I don't want to drift towards the wall and then have it wobble and turn straight right or something. Yeah, we're really overdriving it right now. We might need to back the brakes up. Just need to be careful with it. This being a short track, though, we probably will be getting into lap traffic soon. Or at some point. We got over 30 cars in here. Another big field, much appreciated. Everyone showing up and showing interest throughout this season. It's been a lot of fun to have these big fields and not have to worry about it being under caution every other lap after a restart. The cautions have been few and far between, which has been amazing. Always what I loved about... Okay, get off the wall, car. The original Diet Dr. Pepper season with the old Gen 4. We got so much green flag running. Which was why I was doubly disappointed with the way the second season went in the 87 cars. because the racing and officials was better than what we were doing. But some things don't work out. I've kind of switched up how I'm doing things with the league. Not announcing anything too widely, except through the Discord and stuff. Not trying to hype up big races or anything. And get a bunch of people that don't normally race to show up for one race and then not show up again. I want you to show up and join and have fun with us, but I don't want you to just do one and then never come back. I want it to be an enjoyable experience to make you want to come back and everything. And I like being able to race the same guys for the championship and then go to different tracks and see how we compare to each other and everything. See how it all works out. And we're starting to stutter again, so restarting OBS during practice did not seem to help.
Sorry, Al.
Hopefully, knock on wood, that doesn't mean OBS is going to crash later in the race and make me have to edit this video and lose a lap of video. This little group kind of getting clustered up. We're kind of catching the tail end of it a little bit. They're a little bit better than me out of 4.
24.901.
We've also got Spencer behind us. He hasn't gone away completely. He gained a lot on me that time, though. Be nice and smooth down the front stretch. If you get it off smoothly, you can get full throttle without worrying too much about it. Kind of just stuck here at the moment though, but we are almost to lap 30. All green. Awesome to see. Pit road is going to be fairly tricky to get onto if we end up having to do a green flag pit stop. It's another reason I kind of want to just go long and whoa, man, Sage really backed off there to let Nathan by. Another reason I kind of want to go long, just so we maybe can catch a caution and not have to do a green flag stop. But we'll see. This may be 100 laps green. It'd be insane. And we overdrove that. What's our best lap? 24.0. We're already second slower. We'll see if that gets any higher. Trying to keep it stable. I'm definitely entering the corner harder than they are. But tire wear this season with these cars hasn't really been a huge concern.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
More about heat.
Clear high, clear high.
So I'm kind of not worried about it too much. We'll see if that comes to bite us later, but we did just pass into 7th as the 77. As so often happens. Looks like the leaders are getting into some lap traffic now. There's the wall. Nathan gonna try and make a pass on Justin. Can't quite get the run down low yet. all quiet on the radio as we all have a big handful on the track right now, trying to keep it steady. Justin's kind of migrated up the track a little bit, on entry there at least. These two are kind of pulling away from me. I wonder if Justin was kind of saving and now he's getting pressured. He's going a little bit harder. I'm getting a bit tighter on entry. We'll see if we start to fall off. We do have our first lap car up there. That's my Ted Musgrave scheme. Greg didn't have a scheme, so I went ahead and gave him that one. Nathan side by side again with Justin, seeing if he can get that bottom to roll decent enough. Justin's just kind of one lane up off the bottom. That time he's about the middle of the track, but through 3 and 4 he's about one lane up. Them racing though here is allowing us to catch up some. I see Colton just up ahead as well, not too far in front of Greg. Okay. Gotta be careful. Great, holding the low line.
Inside.
Hopefully we can get around them easily here.
Stay high.
Hadn't been up there yet,
Clear low.
but worked out fine.
The leader just did a 24.987. Got one outside.
Nathan goes way wide
All
there.
Clear, all clear.
We get underneath him on entry, but he powers off the corner up high. Gets a run underneath Justin again. Sage still right behind us as well. Man, this thing's a handful. This is a lot of work. Crazy we're still green. I would have thought somebody would have looped it by now, because this thing's not easy to drive. Down the front stretch especially. Oh, we're overdriving it. That was
All
bad.
clear, all clear.
Had to get on the brakes hard and then the nose wouldn't turn. Nearly slid up into Nathan. Don't want to do that. We are catching Colton as well. I think he was 1.4 and he's now only 1.2. 1.1 middle of the corner. Nathan gonna try down low in 1 and 2. So hard to beat the top line here, even with the new pavement. Oh, he dives it in deep there, trying slides up, but just gets tight. Doesn't clear him. Now Colton back to 1.4 as we're stuck behind this battle right now. I'm having a lot of trouble getting it to turn now, middle of the corner. Will Nathan be able to get this pass done? It's going to be really, really tough. And there's not going to be really a way to slide job it, I don't think. We're just getting held up here. Everyone behind us is catching.
25.035.
We're past lap 40. We got 45 to go on fuel. You can almost make it to lap 90 before you need. I imagine, unfortunately, probably going to be able to not pit. There could be people saving fuel, I mean, and then can stretch it. Because we're way off the pace now. Actually, we're still about only a second slower than what we were doing. Feels like the handling's gone away, but speed hasn't dropped very much. So yeah, I think going long won't be a problem at all. Or maybe it's the opposite and you want to pit short because you're not going to gain much going long. I don't know. Probably should just pit it halfway if we think we can't make it. Well, we are about 16 or 14 laps short on fuel, so maybe saving's not going to be viable for people. Hopefully not. Nobody up here seems to be saving very much at all, really. We kind of got back to single file there in front of us, and that has allowed them to drive back away from us some. I just can't get the rotation through the center that I was getting earlier, but probably a product of, oh, there's almost contact there.
Got one inside.
Probably a product of us overdriving entry.
Really quick to get clear behind you there, that's my fault.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Yeah, Raymond's not going.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Struggling with the grip down the straightaway. So we don't get to capitalize on Justin there.
Taking the lead.
Shane, I believe, is the 88 car. He is taking the lead. He's going to lead some laps.
Yeah, we saved it, Justin.
Outside.
He's got some speed this time.
Stay low.
He's
All clear, all
had a lot of speed pretty much everywhere.
The lead is at 25.
Be cool if he could get a win.
1-8.
Nathan is clear. Justin now. He's probably going to drive away. Justin's probably going to drive away from us. I don't think we've got anything for him. He was just battling there for a while, which got us caught up. We might start falling back here. I'm not feeling great middle of the corner right now. And Sage is right behind us, and so is Warren. A little cloud cover coming in, though. That's going to give us a little bit extra grip.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Just got to halfway. When are we going to see pit stops? We may end up getting into some nighttime. We are on 2x time acceleration. We're starting kind of late in the afternoon. I wasn't counting on it,
Inside.
but I didn't really test to see how quick
Still there.
the sun would go down.
Clear
But we
low,
do have
clear
lights in
low.
case we need them. But I think the darkness right now is just from the clouds. Because ever since they've done the lighting update, it's made cloud cover extremely dark. Warren looking to pass Sage behind us.
Right front tire is wearing out.
You're getting the right front call. So, yeah, we've been overdriving it. We can pretty much pit any time, though. We're past halfway. I'm just going to go as long as I can. Shane's already on pit road.
Outside.
I wonder if Justin also got that call
All clear, all clear.
and backed off a little bit there. Or maybe he just had a loose moment. But as soon as I got to his inside, could not turn at all.
The lead is at 25.436.
I think I need the brakes back. But I don't know how I'm going to reach down and do that.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
It's not going to be easy for me to do that. Warren flying behind me.
Got one inside. Stay high.
Let's turn that back. Oop. Don't turn down into Warren though.
Clear low, clear low.
Lap times are still not terrible. Colton's going to pit road. I think we want to just try and stay out to lead a lap. See where that gets us. Might as well try it. I know I said the same thing at Indy and that did not work. But different car, different track. Maybe it'll work this time. Plus our lap time's not being that much different. I mean, we're running almost identical to what we did 40 laps ago, so. They're not going to gain much, I don't think. Plus, we could get a late yellow. Never know. But we might end up getting the meatball. I doubt it, though. I think the right front tire wear and out call comes at 50% wear, which gives us a long time still.
You're up in the front, Shane.
We could probably go the whole race on it still.
Just come out to it.
Good job, man. You're up to 4.
Wesley up front now.
10-4, buddy.
Warren passes Justin. Warren is flying right now on his tires. We're just kind of putting along.
The lead just did a 25.477.
Autofuel says we need 3 gallons. I'm going to do one more click just to be safe with that. We're not going to have to wait on fuel. The tires are going to be the slowest part of the stop, taking 4. Here comes Shane, I believe. We'll stay low for him if I can.
Still there. You're clear high, clear high. All right, man.
Connor just behind us in 5th. He's going quick right now too. Warren holding low there, I think, for Shane, or maybe he was getting loose.
Inside.
Connor's really flying.
Still there.
I'd like to lead a lap, but it doesn't look like that's going to be very possible.
Still there. Hold the line. Clear low, clear low.
We're not going to hold him back. We just need to let him pit and then pass him, I suppose. We're not the fastest car out here. If that's not obvious. I wonder if Shane's 2 laps down.
Sorry, Caden didn't see that until it was too late.
Oh man. That was a big slide. We haven't had one of those in a while.
All good, all good.
Here comes Damon. He's made his pit stop. He's going to be much quicker than us right now.
Outside.
Exit turn 4 is where I'm not turning, and every time I have to keep it low, it's just killing the right front. We probably need to pit. We're probably not going to get a lap lead, and I think this is just losing us a bunch of time.
The lead just did a 25.4.
Unfortunately. Like it did at Indy.
No, NASCAR, they're not speed.
Oh, Caden.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
It's unfortunate if he got caught speeding there.
Pitting him.
Let's pit this time, I guess. Unless Justin also pits. Looks like he's not,
Missed the
though.
pits.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Go ahead and get our stop done. We were just losing time out there. I don't think it was going to be worth trying to go long. I don't know. We'll see. We only got 32 to go.
10,
And maybe we'll leapfrog Justin, but he probably saw us pitting. He's probably going to pit pretty soon after us, unless he's going to get a lap lead.
right here.
34.65. Still no yellows. Get passed by Nathan and Colton.
That's it, go.
And Sage. And a lot of others. Don't speed. Don't speed. Now we just need this thing to cycle out and nobody to be able to make it without stopping. And we got to remember how new tires drive. So don't spin out of 4. Oh, people missing pit road. Very tricky pit road to get onto. Very, very tricky pit road to get onto. I did that in practice. It's a lot sharper coming out of 4 than you think it is. Because it's flat, not curved like somewhere like Las Vegas. To make that entry a little bit wider.
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're in the top 20.
23.9 there.
The leader just did a 25.517.
We are 1 lap down, I think.
You're gaining on the current front. The gap is 1.5.
Nick Martin finally made it to pit road there. Just did a 23.8.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
The rubber's gotten laid down on this place.
seconds. The leader is sitting now.
Caden's a lap down now with the penalty. Unfortunate for him.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
He doesn't tend to have a lot of luck in these races.
Still there.
Seems like.
You're clear high, clear high.
I know he's quick, but he's just had stuff go wrong and it's
Stay
hurting
low.
him
You're clear high.
for
clear
finish wise.
car fitting. 50 car fitting.
Warren pitting now, so maybe we'll leapfrog him. Though long run, he's going to be quicker than us, but we don't have much of a long run left. Almost. Well, we are 3/4 of the way through the race.
The leader is sitting now.
This thing has flown by. That's what happens when it goes all green. So far. Now we just hope this doesn't turn into a yellow
Has taken the lead.
and bunch the field back up and trap us a lap down, or take away the finish because there's no green-white checkers. We've almost raced to our lap, or to get our lap back. It looks like there's Alexander still in 3rd. I don't know if Justin's pit yet or not. He may be trying to get a lap lead bonus point.
You're pulling away from
We're
the
about to
car
pass
behind.
Warren. We just
Gap
did.
is 4.2 seconds.
Justin may get lap lead points, but I hope if he's staying out long, we leapfrog him. Not sure, though. That's the wall. We're in 15th. We need to make up about 8 spots to be about where we were. Warren is 6 seconds behind us. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that up. That's a big gap. We should have put it halfway. Should have learned our lesson from Indy.
The leader just did a 20.
But I thought we might get a yellow.
155. You got one outside. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Alexander still in 3rd. Hasn't pit yet. There's Justin. He's still out here. That's great for us. He's not in the lead either, so if he doesn't end up getting lap led, that's even better for us, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to leapfrog him. Warren's catching up, but I don't think he's going to get here. We'll see, though. I could be wrong about that.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Get around Justin and see if we can see where the leader is. I don't know. Might still be Wesley.
All clear, all clear.
Justin may be trying to save, too, to get to the end. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Tyler and Spencer here. 20 laps to go.
Outside.
Need to get a top 10 to keep our top 10s going, which we might be able to
All
do,
clear, all clear. Outside.
but also might not.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. That car is a lap down. Stay low.
Try and get past him here. Oh, we
Stay
can't.
low. All clear, all clear.
We got a lot more grip through the center, though. Connor, the leader, is pitting. Justin's going to get his laps led, unless he has pit. I don't think he has, though. But we just got our lap back. We're in 13th. Sage there in front of us. Pit
The leader just did a 25.
a few laps earlier than we did. I'm not sure exactly when he pit. We are catching him. He was quicker than us, I think, at the end of that last run. Just past Connor. They lose a lot of time staying out long. I should have not stayed out as long as I did. But maybe it's helping us catch Sage.
Got one inside.
I don't know if we'll be able to catch Sage.
Clear low, clear low.
Should be able to here. There's Nick as well.
Away from the car behind.
He's probably in front of us now. He's probably leapfrogged us like he did at Indy.
Still there.
Gonna be wondering why I tried to stay out long again. Should have trusted we weren't gonna have any yellows.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Almost get the nose
All
under
clear, all
Sage.
clear.
He's gonna slide up a little bit. Now we're gonna be able to take it.
Car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
Okay, just don't get loose.
That car is a lap down. Keep digging, man. You're in top 10.
That's our 10th place. So you can get around Robert here. Nope, he goes low.
The car is C18, just at the top of the flat. 23.802 outside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there?
Unlike at Indy, though, we were able to catch Nick and pass him.
Stay low.
Thankfully.
Still there? Hold your line.
You try and get around Robert here.
All clear. All
Justin
clear.
just now pitting, according to that. Where are we going to cycle out to? We're in 9th. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch anybody ahead of us or not.
20
The car in front is pitting.
We're gonna leapfrog Justin,
10 to go.
but by how much? Hopefully a wide margin. 10 laps to go. I don't know who's up next for position for us. They're ahead of these lap cars though. So I don't know if we've got a chance to catch them. I think I saw Wesley on the F3 before they drove through the lap cars though. Him and Colton maybe up there. But I don't think anybody else. Oh,
All right, man. That car is
wasn't looking at chat there, but he got down before we got to him. Oh, I see Colton there, 2 seconds. But we're running out of laps. I don't think we're going to make up that by the time this race is over. More than likely will not. Our tires might be slightly better than his, but they're probably about equal, and we're probably doing pretty close to identical lap times. But we have gained half a second, so who knows? He is in a little pack, so maybe we have a shot. My tires still feel good. I'm not having to lift too much down the front stretch. Oh, got big tight there though. Okay, Colton's gotten cleared. Nick Martin got around him. He might be able to settle in now. We've only got 5 laps left.
This is less than optimal.
We're in 8th. I think that's fine, spotter. What another tough combo like Indy was.
The leader just did a
Especially to go all green.
3, 1, 7.
I'm pushing it pretty hard right now, see if we can catch Colton, but not looking too good. He's maintained position on us. Plus we got 2 wide traffic in front of us here. And we got somebody coming out of the pits. We're gonna go middle.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Inside, 2 wide there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear low, 2 wide there.
Little sketchy, but everyone held it together.
All clear, all clear. That car is
Oh, he's battling Marius up there. Marius having a great run. He's up in 6th. Wonder what his pit strategy was. Did he pit very early?
2 to go this time by.
2 laps to go. I wonder who's in the lead. I have no idea. I'm happy with 8th. We probably could have got better if we pit a little earlier. If we pit at the same time Colton did, I think he pit exactly at halfway. And I think I've learned, just pit at halfway. Don't try to get tricky with it.
Just got the white flag.
Sometimes it'll work going long, but majority it will not. White flag, we're not getting Colton unless he gets a big loose moment. They keep it clean up there. I don't think we got a chance. Get the power down. Coming around to get the checkered.
Good one.
And that is 100 laps green at Iowa. Very, very tough combo. And to have that stay green the whole time
There's the checkered flag.
is insane. I thought for
There you
sure.
go, man. Good
I
job,
know
guys.
these have been really clean, but I thought for sure this was the
Really
race
interesting strategy race there.
that
Good
was
one,
going to
man.
have a lot of yellows. Great race. I thought for sure with how slick this was, we'd be getting yellows. That was insane. Tough combo. Awesome stuff.
I think taking 4 was a mistake.
David, I would have loved to have fought for it, but I ran out at the finish line.
Who got the
Unless my
lead?
gas man was able to run on the
Damon
track with
did.
Jerry
Of course
can,
he
I was
did.
not making it.
I wonder if he didn't pit.
Wanted you to fight for it too, and maybe I'd have had a chance.
Fun racing with you, Spencer.
Because he's a lap ahead of us. We were all a lap down.
Yeah, 10-4.
Did he pit? He had to have pit, right?
Great race, everyone.
No, maybe? 33 seconds? He pit at lap 50 something? Yeah, okay, he pit. He was, I think F3 was messed up there. We weren't actually a lap behind. Damon wins another race. Great job to him. 77-87. I think he's won every race he's been in except one where he's gotten second. I could be wrong about that, though. Good job to him. Alexander, saw him get third. Shane gets second. 2/10 behind Damon. He was close there. He led some laps. He had some speed. Nathan, fourth. Wesley, fifth. Marius with a really great finish. Started 29th, all the way from 29th. Finished his top 6. Awesome job. I wonder what his pit strategy was. When did he pit? Does it say? Did he not pit? Was he one that didn't pit? Did he say in here? There's no way though, right? With the tire wear and him being able to hold off Colton like that. I don't see pit. He might have stayed out. Unless I'm just missing it. That's crazy. Worked out well for him, of course. We get a top 8. Happy with that. We managed to beat Nick. Nick falls all the way to 16th. He was just in 11th or something when we passed him. I didn't think he was that much slower. I don't know, maybe he had some contact or something. Unfortunately. 16 people on the lead lap. Nick is the last one. Sage holds on for a top 10 with Warren just ahead of him. We were able to leapfrog Warren and Justin. Justin finishes 18th, staying out that long, so that hurt him in the points. That might be a drop week for him. So we gained some points on him there. We'll see. We don't really have a drop week yet. It's just going to drop our lowest. I don't even know what our lowest finish is. Alright, now we're done looking at that stuff for now. Let's go take a look at the instance. See if we missed anything that might have caused a yellow. Or if we're just going to see some wall hits. Ooh, that could have nearly been a yellow, but Allen saves it. Robert just slides in. I almost did that to Nathan, because when I got underneath him into 4, I was struggling bad into 4. It just, the nose shoved massively. Every time I got underneath somebody on those old tires. And then it's so easy to do that. We did that a few times. And these are probably tire readings, lap 39. Little wobbly there. Greg was frustrated with the 11 car, I think. I don't know if he was trying to get back at him there. Didn't seem like the 11 did anything that time. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. That puts Greg in the wall, though. He's struggling to get it to turn. Yeah, it looks like Marius was the only one that didn't stop. That's crazy. I didn't think that was going to be possible. Wall tap there. Pit road, Dan. Tire reading probably, lap 50. I like how the Johnny Benson car turned out. I think it turned out alright. If we ever get a Pontiac, I'll have to remake it. There's my tire reading, lap 53. I'm good at replicating existing like designs, but not great at coming up with my own stuff. I can look at something and replicate it though. Oh, Bradley with right front damage. I wonder if he grabbed the water barrels there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that destroyed his race. He pit from 23rd there. I did that in practice once too. Very easy to do that. Oh. Thought there had been contact there, but that was right in front of us, and that's just him getting tire warning, I imagine. Try and go through this a little bit quicker because I'm not seeing a whole lot. I need to get some forward schemes too. I need iRacing to come out with AI so I can just pull them from there, like Nick was talking about. Tire readings, tire readings, tire readings. Bunch of people missing pit road, driving down the front stretch access road through the infield. I think Nick Martin does the same thing. Yep. Just misses pit road. You don't realize how sharp it is until you get right on it, and then he can't turn, and then it's too late. Like, that's something you really got to practice here and be ready for. If you've never raced here before, you don't know how tough it is. You may have raced here before. It's even if you know it's there, it's still tough. Like, I missed it in practice. Lap 90 before Justin Pitts, looks like. Nick, lap 91. Probably just more tire readings. I wonder if his right front was just really going away, or if he was, maybe he got messed up with auto fuel and didn't have enough fuel, had to back it way down. Because lap times, I thought for sure he was going to be able to hold on to close to a top 10 there. He's in 10th right there. Maybe there was contact, I don't know. Oh, Justin loose. Oh, and he's spinning to the checkered flag, though. That's the end of the race. Colton's going to be pushing it hard there, gets into the wall after the flag. And that's everybody after the fact. And Damon gets his win again. Great job to him. That was a really, really tough race. Really tough race. Let's pull up the points now. And the race results, if I can get that to load. OBS didn't crash, that's cool. Damon gets the win. He led only 4 laps, so he didn't dominate. Wesley actually led the most, it looks like, 68. So he gets more points than Nathan did, getting 4th. But Shane led 1 lap. Alexander led 10, good job to him. Warren led 2. He gets more points than we did. I wish we could have led 2, but it did not work out staying out that long. Connor led 9. He was pretty fast there at the end, right before the pit stop. Then we kind of passed him. He had the fastest lap, though, 23.8. He gets decent points there. Anybody else lead laps? Justin led 6 before he pit. Gets 114 points, but that's going to be probably a drop for him. I don't think he's had a finish outside the top 5 in the races he's been in. I could be wrong about that. But that will most likely be a drop for him, which I know he was wanting to avoid, but looks like he's got one here. And doesn't look like anybody else has led one, so I'm happy with my 8th. Top 10. Keep our top 10 momentum going. Let's get the season standings up. Drop weeks are being calculated. JP, I don't think, was in this race. So Justin still with 830 points. We maybe gained a little bit on him. I'm not sure if we did or not with the drops. But we have no wins. Justin's got a win. He's 35 points ahead of us. So it'll take a pretty big swing there. We beat him by 35 points that time, or close to that, but he just dropped it from the count. So he'd have to have a couple more races like that for us to gain and be able to pass him. Damon gets his 3rd win. He's got a couple races that he hasn't been in, which is why he's so down in points, but his average finish is 1st. So I think he's got 3 wins and then 1 second place, and then he hasn't been in the other races, so that's why he's down here. Eric's got a win, he's down here. Nick is in 7th there. Warren is 1 point behind him. Warren had a good race this time, but we were able to leapfrog him. Shane holding decent with a 6th spot there. Colton in 4th. just jumping around randomly here. Eric, who I don't think I saw in this race, and Nick Martin there in the top 10. Nathan down here, he's got to win, but he hasn't been in all the races either. And yeah, Billy's got to win, but he's missed several. He won at New Hampshire. And here's the rest of the field. Another great race. It's been a great season. Tons of clean racing. Super happy. And looking forward to more. If they could fix the draft on the big tracks, I would love to do a long season with these cars. Do NIS style like we did before. But we'll have to see what they do in the update after the season. But right now, really enjoying the races we're doing. Coming up next week is Legacy Phoenix, which was Indianapolis, but with the draft, I don't want to have another Pocono race, so we're running Legacy Phoenix instead, which should be a ton of fun. One of my favorite tracks. But yeah, that was awesome. Thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun.